Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you only quality news and information on all the matter where they happen for Biafran territory. This is Let's Talk TV, and you know what we do here. Now, straight to the broadcast where I carry come for you. And still on the issue of the Biafran referendum. And because if you don't know, then you have to know that at this point in time, the Biafran referendum is all we want to be talking about. It's about Biafra. It has gotten to that level. And this is what we should be talking about. The only thing we should be talking about at this point in time. Because this is what really matters. The freedom of our people really matters. And that freedom we will definitely get. We've gotten to that level. You see, today, people, over 2 million, have actually registered for the Biafran referendum. That will show you that, the people are not happy. The people are not happy with the Nigerian government. The people are not happy with what they are going through. The people are not happy, with what they've suffered under the so-called contraption. You don't know how bad it is in Nigeria. Have you gone to the market and checked how much is a bag of rice? 77,000. And it is still increasing. It will get to 100,000 naira. I remembered, there was a time a bag of rice increased, I think, to 15,000 naira. And is it 15,000 naira? What am I saying? 10,000 naira or 5,000 naira? 5,000 naira. And people were complaining that it is too much. It is too much that it's too much to bear, that people cannot survive. Now a bag of rice is 77,000 naira. Students cannot even afford the ever-loving noodles that everybody like. That is how bad it is. And yet the so-called president of Nigeria will come out and tell you that it is the process of what? From the first day you entered into government, you brought in hardship upon your people, and you're telling us that it is a process. Is it when everybody dies before you realize that it is hard in the country? Well, we're not talking about Nigeria, we're talking about Biafra. So when you do not vote for the Biafran referendum, just know what you are inviting for yourself. You're inviting hardship for yourself and for your countrymen, for your brothers and your sisters, for all Biafrans. Our people have showed doggedness, commitment in this Biafran struggle. Kudos to the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, who has actually made this possible. Nobody thought it was going to be possible at all. Nobody gave him that that chance. Though his followers have always given him, but so many people doubted it. But today, in their shame, they are embracing it. And that is what it is meant to be. It's not about talking. When you talk, then you walk. That is why we will not take it from anybody who is coming out to castigate whatever, he is trying to do. And he be the only person where we say we don't see so far, get to that particular level. And we're not ready to jeopardize it for no reasons. This particular video you're about to watch, the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá clarified a lot of things to Biafrans. Please, wherever you are, wherever you're watching, do not forget to share this video to as many groups, to as many platforms as possible. Not just that, also make sure that you support us on Let's Talk TV so that we can keep giving you this back-to-back news and information. Enjoy this wonderful video and make sure you watch it to the end.
Their efforts with more sophisticated and more momentous weapon. If the one they were using before was 5 millimeters, we need to double it to 10 millimeters so that when they carry it, they will be able to do more exploit. That is the best prayer that every Biafran that are listening to us now, that are in abroad or anywhere, can do to support and to pray for the Biafran Liberation Army, the Biafran Armed Forces, the Biafran Resistance Fighters, the Navy, the Air Force, and all the arms of the defense. We call on all Biafrans to do the needful. And we thank our gallant men and women for their call to duty and their sacrifice. Biafra will reward you all. Chukwu Okike will protect you all. The God of Biafra is behind you. The most important thing and interesting thing here is that they can't see the Biafran army, but the Biafran army sees them. So, Chukwu Okike, continue to protect your army and let them continue to destroy the enemies that comes in to kill our women and children. Thank you so much, Mazi Success from Ground Zero. We appreciate your work and we must continue. Jaja God, Stella, over to you, please. Thank you so much. Please, thank you.
Thank you so much, my Minister of Information. Good morning from here. Thank you so much, our owner. I salute you from here. Stella, I greet you from my end. And our Honorable Minister Maziugo, I salute you from here. And everyone on this space, I greet you. Our own MID, I salute you. And the work that everyone is doing to make sure that this liberation comes true. I want to say, there's a question I know, Mr. Success, hope you're there with us, right? There's a question I want to ask you, please.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. After my submission, there's something that I observed yesterday that I will want to, maybe it's not something that will be shared, that will be answered publicly, but if it's something, then that's no problem. I want to say that the Biafra festive of fire against the jihad terrorists, the fire is really consuming. While our brother Success, our minister, is speaking, I was just laughing I'm laughing jackass, because we know that these are the things that is going to happen, and many more that is coming. Because these people foresee all these things coming. That is why they hide every document that has to do with the Biafra war, the genocide that they caused in our land, and the resistance that our people put in. That this guy that normally speak of that war, that guy that used to be in the parliament then, that is saying, I'm just making a common sense. What is that his name? I forgot his name. It is Bruce something. Bruce. I don't know his complete name.
Bruce Wayne. Not Bruce Wayne.
Not Bruce Wayne. Somebody Bruce.
From Bayelsa.
Yes, from Bayelsa. He's the one that said that if the Biafrans could withstand all the forces that attacked them, 1967, 1970, and they sustained themselves, they build their armory, they build the weaponry that they used to resist the terrorist state and British and Russia and Egypt and all the allies of the terrorist state of Nigeria from the Arab world. Within 3 years, they refined their oil. Within 3 years, they made light to be steady in Biafra land. Within 3 years, we provide everything for ourselves, currency and everything. Within 3 years, just like when our minister was speaking. Within 3 years, all these things were achieved. Remember then that all the facilities we have now was not at their disposal. That they are not exposed to internet. They are not exposed to all this modern day technology. They are not exposed to so many things. They were doing those things and inventing them on their own. Many of them were not engineers before. But at the cost of that war, that talent that is already in them was activated. Because there's something our leader said. That Biafrans are born engineers. Born whatever you can ever think of in this world. Doctors and whatever. We are born to be that. But other people go to school to learn them. But Biafrans are born to be those things that the world are craving for today. Bruce used to say then, if Nigeria was to be a wise nation, or we are to succeed, if they were not created to be destroyed, that immediately after the war, they will make Biafrans the hub. They will make Biafrans another Japan of Africa. They will allow France to bring Biafra would have been the armory, that the base where Nigeria is breathing from. But do you know what the terrorists did? They want Biafrans to be their nose, in which the oxygen passes through, but they at the same time ignore it and deny it that the nose is not the only passageway in which you can breathe in and breathe out comfortably. They want to tell you that you can also breathe with your mouth. And that ignorance of the duty of the nose, that if you block the nose for a very long time, your mouth will not sustain you for a very long time.
Yeah, we're gonna end the video here for now, and we'll continue the video later. Please do not forget to continue to share this video to as many groups, to as many platforms as possible. You don't hear any way you can support the struggle, you should, because the struggle has actually entered a very critical point, a point of no return. There is no going back. It is now an issue of no retreat, no surrender. Support the struggle in any way you can, and also do not forget to support Let's Talk TV. Just send us a message on the comment section on how you want to support us, and we will drop the details needed for you to show your support. Thank you once again. Continue to vote for the Biafran self-referendum. God bless you once again for joining us on this wonderful YouTube platform. Continue to choose Let's Talk TV for only updated, confirmento, and all-informed news will happen for Biafran territory.